Well, since the world is going to end and we are all going to die, I thought why not make an art video. Hi, this is Manish and I'm a digital artist. And since I have no other Hi, this is Manish and I'm a digital artist and I followed this course in my life because let's face it, I like to suffer, I like to procrastinate, and I hate myself when I can't draw hands and then I cry in the corner. So it was around 2018, I think. There's this music video that came from League of Legends. It was called KDA Popstars. So I really liked the video, even though I have never played League of Legends. I mean, I just played it a few days back and I'm a piece of shit at that. And just then I thought to myself, well, I guess I'm gonna make a fan art out of this. And yes, I did. I made 3 of those characters and I left the 4th one out because I'm a fucking lazy person and I'm a piece of shit. And everything was good, everything was going well. People had forgotten that I had somehow neglected the 4th character and I just made 3 of them, and everything was good, everything was going really good. I kept receiving messages, I kept receiving DMs, death threats, and people would ask me, hey, why are you not making this guy's art, or what happened to you, what is wrong with you, what happened to your face, why are you like this? So I took everything into consideration and I thought to myself, you know what's important in life? Well, my life is really important to me, and then I don't want to get stabbed when I'm walking on the road just because I didn't make a Kai'Sa fan art. So I thought, yeah, let's go ahead and make a Kai'Sa artwork, and then everyone will live happily ever after, hopefully. Oh, the camera is here now. Anyway, so before I actually go forward with this artwork, I just want to let you know that every artist follow their own steps and procedures for a digital art. For example, I follow 7 of them. 7 fucking steps. For what the fuck kind of lighting is this? It's just in my face. Okay, so first things first, let me list down the 7 steps that I actually follow to make an artwork. The ideation and research, the rough sketch, the line art, the base fill, lighting, detailing, and the final one that is called the finalizing. Yeah, it's very creative of me. Okay, let me tell you about the first step, that is the ideation and research. In this step, we take references of some real life images or already existing artwork that can help us in making our own artwork. So I'm just gonna tell you that this is one of the most important steps in making an artwork. So don't think that taking reference is too lame or it's not important or anything. It's really important, guys. It's really important. It's just as important as knowing your real parents. So before we start our Kai'Sa artwork, let's go do some research of our own. And note, this is a fan art, so we don't really have to work that hard. We just Google some KDA Popstars Kai'Sa and we can just easily find it. We can just easily find a few bunch of images. So finally my referencing is done. I have done some research and I've downloaded some images that can help me in creating my own KDA Kai'Sa fan art. And yeah, let's check it out. Oh my god, it's so cluttered. Okay, I think I'm just gonna put all of them in one PSD file. Okay, now that we are done with the first step, let's move on towards the second step, that is the sketching part. And boom, it's done. It didn't even take 2 seconds. I'm just kidding. I didn't really do it that fast. I just edited and clipped the video to give you the illusion that I actually did it fast. See, that's professional video editing. I didn't do anything impressive. It took me 2 hours, by the way. So the sketching part is really interesting. This is the only stage where I can have lots and lots of fun. I can experiment on the poses, I can experiment on the character designs, and I can like add new things as well. So as you can see, more often than not, I try making 5 to 6 sketches, and out of which I will choose only one that will go forward for the final artwork. Yeah, I like having choices. So here are the 6 sketches that I came up with. Here's the first one. At this point I had no idea what I was going for. I just made a simple sketch and I hoped that I would like it, but well, I did not. This is the second one. I actually liked it when I was making this because it's a little bit dynamic, but then I thought that maybe I can experiment a bit more. And the third one, I had no idea what this is. I was literally zoned out. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is the fourth one. I actually quite like this one because it gives a little bit of badass vibe. But then again, I just wanted more options. And the fifth one, I made this just for humor so that you don't get bored. And the final one, I actually quite like this one because I think this has much more better body proportion than the rest of the artworks. So I think I'm just gonna go with this. So now that we are done with the second part, we're gonna move forward with the next one, and that is the line art step. And in this step we are gonna make a clean line art of what we just made, of the rough sketch that we just made. So the line art will take a while, but don't worry, using my professional video editing skills, I'm gonna fast forward it for you. See, this must be very strange to you guys, right? Like happening so fast, you know. But trust me, it's not that difficult. I just like increase the speed only. But it must be very new for you. It must be very eye-opening thing for you. Such technology, right? So this is pretty good, I guess. The lines are pretty clean and smooth, just like me. So it's fine. We'll go with this. Okay, now that we are done with the line art, we can move forward to the next step, that is the base fill. So the base fill stage is really simple and really fun. I don't really have to do any details on it. I'm just gonna fill it with plain colors and establish a base layer above which I'm going to detail the whole artwork. So this is pretty much it, and you can notice what kind of colors I chose. I normally don't take really saturated, really bright, really dark colors. I just choose certain colors which is not hurtful to the eye and not painful to your soul. Now we are also done with the base fill. So we have done 4 stages. Oh my god, that's a lot of stages. So since we are done with the 4 steps out of the 7 steps, I think it's about time we close the Photoshop file and take a rest for 2 months until we open the Photoshop file again. That's how life works. And everything should work in that way or I will die. You see, that was a hoax. That was a clean, sparkling, milk white lie. I just straight up lied on your face. I'm Mr. Hawks, man. I have lies and deceit for lunch. I lied to you saying that I won't be continuing my work, while in fact I was going to. You see, some would say that is a really clever deceit. Anyway, now that we are done with the 4 steps, it's time we move towards the 5th one, that is light direction. I must say, lighting is really one of the most complicated part in any paintings. It is really important to understand how your life is. You see, it's really important to understand how your lighting direction is going to affect your artwork. While making any painting, it's really important to have a proper source of light, to have a proper direction of light. Without a proper direction of light, the artwork is just going to look really all over the place. Let me give you an example. Right now the light is coming from this direction, and as you can see from my face, the light that is hitting on my face is pretty bright, and this side, that's super dark, which is basic science, you fucking idiot. Why am I teaching you light? See, to me lighting is pretty fun, and I know it's excruciatingly painful to learn how to give a proper lighting, but trust me, when you like kind of get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. And I'm still learning this. It's really difficult to replicate what you see with your own eyes and then what you apply in your own artwork. Yeah, and sometimes for cinematic purpose, the lighting can be pretty intense, but don't worry, we are just keeping it really simple in this one. Die, you stupid peacock, you piece of shit bird! Why don't you go fly, bird? Oh wait, you can't! You stupid bird! What is it? You colorful? Well, let me show you what color is. You little. Sorry for my caveman and animal-like behavior. I got distracted. And this is not the final yet. I did this so that I can have a basic idea of where the light will be coming from. So, we're at the 6th step now, the detailing. The detailing is gonna be so much fun in detailing. I'm gonna detail the shit out of my artwork. I'm gonna detail it so much that even the details will have details. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna detail it that much. I'm just gonna detail it to a minimum amount. But anyway, it's a good thing that we are here. My voice just went, this is pretty lame. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't really have to explain anything about this. I'm just gonna detail everything. I'm just gonna give the shadows, the highlights and everything in this stage. And hopefully this will become a really good artwork. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep polishing it until it reaches the level of satisfaction that I want. It's all about playing with the hue and saturation at this point, the brightness and contrast, experimenting with which color will go well with which color, and so on. Also, it's really important to know that every material have their different properties, so the detailing will be depending on that. The hair will have a different kind of brushwork, the clothes, the metals around it, all will have some different way of coloring on it. And there you go, the detailing also is done, and hopefully you'll remember and keep in mind what I do in this stage. Alright, now that the detailing part is done and I'm left with only finalizing, I can just stop this work, I can just stop this Photoshop, I can just stop this recording, whatever the shit is this is for. I'm just gonna move on and pretend like nothing's going to bother me. I can just move on with my life without thinking that this is gonna cause me a lot of problem and anxiety. But no, just for your sake, I'm just gonna do the final step as well. Oh well then, finalizing it. Oh well then, finalizing it is. You want everything. You want everything done. You want everything served on a silver plate. Why don't you do it by yourself? Manish, do this artwork. Manish, do that. Sorry again for my caveman and animal-like behavior and attitude. Let's focus on the finalizing here. So what you can see in this step is I'm adding a little bit of background over here because I don't really want the character to be just standing in a void kind of space area. Wow, sounds exactly like my heart. So you can see here I've done the character, I've done the background, and I've also done the speed lines that's in the video, and the lighting is pretty good. But wait a second, Manish, you interrupt casually and authoritatively as if we have known each other for years. The character here doesn't look like it belongs in the scene. Well, good job, my smartest friend. Thanks for making me cautious about my own artwork. So I'm adding the backlighting now, and as you can see, since there are red streaks around her, I think it will be pretty sensible to put red highlight on the silhouette of her body. And around this part, I think I'll be giving the blue color because of this blue glowy thingy on her back. That makes sense, right? And there you go. I believe I have not told you yet about my hidden step that I like to call it the LPCM step, the loser post-work chaos management. The thing about this step is that it likes lying dormant throughout your work process. It only comes out when you have finally finished your artwork that you have put hours and hours of effort in it, just to make you realize how much of a pathetic loser you are. This is the step where you look at your artwork and re-evaluate it and see what mistakes you have made. And fortunately, you see a fuck ton of them. So now that I've seen a bunch of mistakes in my artwork, I'm gonna make a few corrections on it. But don't worry, I have come across this problem number of times and I know exactly how to deal with this. Fuck man, I don't know how to fix this. There's no need to panic, there's no need to scratch your head over this. You just have to take everything with patience. What the fuck, man? Integrity, piece of shit, and the peace of mind.
You can't do anything right.
And when you do that, you're gonna achieve what you wanted. So I fixed my mistake. And look, it's done. I was just talking about it a moment ago and here we are. All done and finished. To the final piece. See, what doesn't get solved with a little bit of maturity, right? I wasn't going to say this, but you know, I am really known for my mature peace of mind. My maturity knows no bounds. In fact, I was being nominated as the most mature person in history of mankind. So there you go, guys. I finally finished the KDA Kaisa fan art and the whole set is now complete. So I guess I won't be receiving any dog heads in my doorstep anymore. Okay, those were the 7 steps that I actually take to create a digital artwork. And I'm pretty sure you have your own steps as well. And it doesn't matter who follows which steps. If there's anything that really matters is that you learn from your own mistakes. You see what you did wrong in your previous artwork and then apply it in the next artwork. If you just keep drawing without learning anything, it's really difficult for you to improve. See, the key to being a good artist is not just keep drawing. You have to learn from your own mistakes. You have to keep learning. And I often say this to most of the people who ask me how I do my work and how they can be good at it. I just tell them that just to keep practicing. And I guess every artist who you ask this question will just reply in the same way. See, that's the only thing. You just keep practicing. Practice is the fucking key to everything. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you really liked it, you can leave a comment down below. And you can say all sort of stuff. You can just ask me what to draw next, what to do next, how to live my life. You can just tell me what to say, what not to say. Just like society, you can be the society, I don't care. But if you thanks for watching this piece of shit trash video, and if you like it, do like and comment, subscribe, whatever the shit you want to do. And stay indoors, guys, don't go outside. It's really a bad situation going out there. Stay with your family, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Try to reconnect with your family if you have lost the connection. And maybe start sewing up your post-apocalyptic outfits. You never know what's going to happen after this. Or maybe there's no after this, who knows. Anyway, I hope you have a really lovely day. And by the time the second video comes out, I'm gonna be really rich. YouTube is going to pay me a lot of money. I'm going to be super rich. Oh man, I can't wait.